spent time in the United Colonies space has, of course. Now I understand why the story persists.
Welcome to Londinium, home of the Terramorphs. The outbreak of the plague.
Inside the barriers, double time! You a casino unit? Head to command. Far end of the compound.
I pride myself on knowing everyone on this world, and I don't know you. You're with the collection team then, I presume. Either that, or you're one deeply unlucky trespasser. Vanguard, eh? Brief said you were an eclectic group. You must have really shined out on the fringe to get assigned a task like this. Ah, then this must be the rest of your outfit.
Commander Took,
No need for introductions, Major Sinon. Dr. Walker, your reputations precede you, as does the urgency of your mission, so I'll get to it. Now, Londinium is one of the most dangerous places in the Milky Way. It's with good reason my soldiers and I do everything we can to avoid entering the city. Terramorphs are omnipresent, and the structural damage left behind when Major Sinon's father bombed its spaceport has turned large swathes of the metropolis into a decaying labyrinth. As such, we'll be providing you all the gear, information, and uploading municipal unlock codes to your robot. Every tool you can need to succeed out there. Except one. Once you're on the other side of those barriers, you will be on your own. If you get into trouble, my people will not be coming. Do we understand each other? Precisely. I'll leave you to your preparations then. You can find your equipment in our armory, base of the tower just outside. Now, once you're outside the base, it's my personal suggestion you make a beeline to the nearby Silly's plant. It contains one of our field caches. Though I can't guarantee it won't contain anything else. I hope you all find what you're looking for out there. Robot, you're coming with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Commander. Percival, you all set to enter the comms tower?
Should only take a few minutes. Let's get this done and get the hell out of here.
Percival will be scanning the city for our samples from here. When he finds one, he'll transmit the coordinates to us out in the field. All right. Head over to the armory and gear up. Once you're done, we'll meet by the entrance to the city.
You haven't seen anything yet.
you're out there.
Transfer complete. Those codes will allow you to temporarily restore power to most facilities in the city. Systems should shut.
All set on your gear? You ready to do this? And let's get this show on the road. Kaiser? Percival, everything green on your ends?
I am ready. Marshal Comm should be routed from Kaiser now. Copy that?
Roger, loud and clear.
Perhaps too loud. Oh, you're a riot robot.
Kaiser, kick it off.
Unlock codes transmitted. You may open the gate when ready.
Alright. On our way into the city. Percival, where are we heading?
Running the first sweep. Got one. A sea lease. Not far. Old shipping yard just past the processing plant. Gene samples are probably in one of the containers. Probable threat detected.
That creature. It's dominating the zone. Let's get a little nearby, keeping it under its way. Let's put it down. No sign of them north, though.
Your shipping yard's just beyond the processing plant. Cache with some goodies is towards the rear of the facility.
Close enough for you to dial in the location of those samples from here?
Yes, they're faint, but I'm detecting multiple valid signatures. I have restored power to the containers. Jackpot! Get down there and collect as many as you can.
Ooh, I got a Beowulf. Ooh, I got a good gun. Let me check this out. Yes, fucking please.
Oh, hello. What have you got for me? Right.
Alright, trauma package, don't I? Oh yeah, for sure, right? Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know if you know, by the way, but I picked that up. I don't know if you know about that armor. Oh shit, I came this way. Hundred percent lost on that. you have to. So when you come to Londinium, it's like they'll say, "Hey, go gear up," and as soon as you like, it's marked too. It's actually surprisingly it's weaker than the Mantis armor I picked up, but it's fine. I can get this situated at some point. Oh, nice. I wear this armor. Oh shit! Pretty much for the rest of the game. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, he got up there with me. No fucking way. Ooh. Thank you, game, for giving me some explosive ammunition. Appreciate it.
Let's get out of here.
Samples secure.
Nice work. No. Earlier scan picked up a valid thermal sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. A quick look there looks like it got blasted or did.
There are steam tunnels under the city, which will allow us to access the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
Not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
You got our answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Kaiser, this Flora, this is Lazarus Plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
No one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinium. Real marvel. All these leeches. It's keeping your things warm. My God. Look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only. Let's have it. Captain, have you seen this? Oh my God. The heat leeches are terramorphs. But heat leeches infest every settlement, every corner of the settled systems. It means that every single one. You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I was losing my mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets. Pretty Major is right. But if what we just saw if that's possible, the Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the Terramorph, a heat leach transformation process. They make one into the other in an instant. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a Terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city, or even multiple leeches into a place like New Atlantis. Oh, God. The attack on New Atlantis, does this... Could someone have set that up? But first, you'd have to know the truth about all this.
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Go.
Beginning analysis. It is a match. This suggests with high certainty that the Lazarus plant was used to trigger the attacks on both planets.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, it must have been triggered by human hands. Captain, do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? Exactly. Someone saw the Lazarus plant in action and used it to trigger the attacks.
I wonder where they could have gotten such an idea. Employing alien life forms as weapons.
I wouldn't be shocked to find out our team, in part, inspired the approach. But our group never dealt with something that could have an effect like this. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success. And the timing of that one, it couldn't have been just luck that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs. These attacks, I think someone planned them to set all this in motion. They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
Let's save the discussion for when you all are standing in the universe's closest equivalent to Hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final sample.
Roger that. Kaiser, get us into the spaceport.
The entrance is this way.
kind of commando is that? Wait. If the plant was used to trigger the attacks, that means Vivictus. He might have been involved in what happened down in Atlantis. I hate to say it, but I think your instinct about him might have been right. Everyone, deal with one monster at a time. Let's go get that final sample.
Someone dropped that fruit. Let us see what it is.
Sweet. Oh. She's at max capacity.
That is that.
Alright, before I get into this, I'm gonna smoke real quick. I'm gonna stretch real quick. Not bad, but I do appreciate you guys sticking around for this. After I do this, I'm probably gonna try to get some actual space to space combat going, because I really would like to get my ship upgraded. And there's a couple side things I'm gonna take care of too, so I can get my speech up as well. But I mean, other than that, I'm kind of just going to run around and do a bunch of side missions, more or less. I might go over to Aquila and do Samco's mission, because I like helping with that bank robbery. That stuff's pretty fun. But, I mean, as far as like the main quest, I'm probably not going to do much of it for quite a while. I really just want to get leveled up and get my mining operation up and running. Excuse me. I went to go check on my iron. I had almost 700 pieces of iron that I collected from that first setup. So I need to. I've got so much to do. See, I really don't worry about, like, what is it? I don't worry too much about combat or physical skills until I go through the Unity. Only because science, and I try to get as much tech and as much science as I can first. Hopefully, with any luck, I'll be able to get both of these filled out before I even get anywhere near the main quest, for the rest of the story, like the story quest. That way, when I do hop through the Unity, it'll be two that I don't have to worry about anymore. But even then, I am going to boost the difficulty. That's a definite. Can't go through the Unity super powered and not have it be a little bit harder on the other end, right? And that, yeah. They kind of went buck wild. It's different. I like, honestly, out of all the skill trees, I think Fallout 4 is their best skill tree. Or, no, I wouldn't even call it a tree at that point. I would just call it a skill forest. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I try to focus on shit. Knowing about going through the Unity, that's why I try to focus just on, you know, tech and science. I mean, I might put another one into combat, but I honestly, you don't need to once you get your weapon engineering up and running. I mainly only, now that I've gotten to this point in the story though, I will work on a few things. I will work on the story eventually, but now getting all the side stuff done is where I'm pretty much going to be at. Just because I want to get my piloting, I want to get my starship design, you know, I want to get all that leveled. I like doing the mission boards. Those mission boards keep me busy. And especially for the Freestar, I will join the Freestar Collective. I like joining all the only facts. I mean, I like the pirate faction, but I'm not like into being a pirate in this game. Maybe in one playthrough I might. Have to, because if you don't, I mean, like fighting is so much more difficult. I might be seriously in the car for
There's another one. You're everywhere. It's here. It's here.
Come on, reload, man.
You're not getting away from me. Where are you?
All around! Nowhere is safe! You left us. Why did you leave us? Please help. Closer. Closer. Closer now.
Join us. Join us in this.
What is this music?
Holy shit, finally. That took for fucking ever. I literally
Patrol!
pissed through almost all of my ammunition to beat that fucking thing.
I'll should grab that sample while we can. Good. Now just stash that sample with Kaiser and we're done.
Excuse me.
All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
That shit was crazy, man. My trigger finger hurts.
sounded like this was a success. Got everything we need to put this plan in motion. This place bomb. Now, my connection might have gotten a bit fuzzy there, but do I have it right that Bay Victus knew about this damn plan?
That's what it sounded like.
Guess the old admiral must have told someone what he learned. He's not clever enough to pull off an attack like that from the great beyond.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
I'm sorry, what? He's pulling my leg, right? You hear it?
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain, Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Bay Victus is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? See if you can get him to cough up anything he might know. Captain, I truly don't. He's already shown he's taken an interest in you. I'll be a lot more useful in the lab right now than I would be grilling Francois. So do you think you could do it? Please? Good. We'll all be back at last, outside the cabinet chambers. They're gonna want to know everything we've uncovered here. Best of luck, Captain. And thank you for dealing with him.
Stay alert. Something on our way.
Minute, guys. I gotta meet real fast.
Nothing to report?
Is something amiss?
Yes, the whole mast building.
Greetings, citizen. Welcome to the UC.
Yeah, subsection 7. It doesn't exist.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for? Good news then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no? Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us. You want to hear the words then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau City, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I, figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus Plane's pollen outside of Londinian, learning to synthesize it, use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing. You couldn't be more right. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential. These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. collective had spies everywhere. I was concerned that if word got out, the collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our world with waves of terramorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinian at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death, it was the only option that made sense at the time. Easy to say now, but in that moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You. It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands, all without the UC realizing whom they were actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective. Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure you and Adrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the cabinet's planning to honor both you and Adrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard, with only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday. Something befitting the dedication to the colonies you two have shown.
I mean,
While
he
of
does
course
have a
they can't
fucking
give you a
point.
command, responsibility like that has to be earned. The cabinet does have access to considerable resources. I expect you'll be quite pleased with the result, and none of it would have happened without my intervention. Precisely. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs, securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected.
Sorry, guys.
Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays, and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together. Splendid. Then I won't keep you. You've got important work, after all. Here's to a bright future.
I can't help it. I like him. He's a very, oh, what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Oh, I can't think of the bloody word. I'm tired. Ew. I can't think of the bloody word now.
Yes, you need me? Yes, let's.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he is. He is. He's a very intriguing character. I mean, he's right. Oh, hey, look, it's a space shitter or future shitter. Wait, it's a combo, right? No. He's right though. He's right. Oh, I'm about to. Because after I speak with the cabinet, I'm gonna go at least go look at my condo.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Easy to plan your work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
Orlays? Reginald Orlays? He did this? I didn't think he was still alive. You're sure it was him?
If he is responsible, let us hope the cabinet deals with it swiftly and harshly. That's some impressive work. So then give us the rundown. Where's Orlays now? Were you able to bring him in? I see. Wish we could have questioned him. But, well, there's nothing we can do at this point. Any idea why he might have done it? Or what he was doing with the plant?
Aha, that makes sense. Plenty of abandoned tech from old warmonger to pilfer there. Instead, he stumbles on the
You
plant.
can't. You can't save him.
Back at the UC for trying to get him
I
on
mean,
trial.
maybe if you had the
That's
charting
to use
system,
the plant
but
against the people that
I
destroyed
killed
his
him.
old life. I can see that. Well, at least he won't be able to hurt anybody else now.
hey, I was given.
Might be the best we could ask for, given the circumstances. So I guess there's
Yeah,
nothing
right.
else to do but
Yeah.
get this all in
Yeah.
front of the cabinet. Unless there were other things we needed to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs. And here we go.
No, I just smoke him. I don't mess around with trying to save him. No, sir. As far as as I'm concerned, my better gave me a direct order to kill him.
Welcome back,
So I
Ollie.
killed.
I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
True. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
My God.
An attack? Using terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlace commit these attacks, Captain?
Yes, we have to continue with the lie.
That appears to be the case, ma'am. The captain tracked that information down just after our trip to Londinium.
Reginald Orlace? Wasn't there a report he'd been killed recently?
Body was found floating around Etheria. Report mentioned you were sent to try and bring him in, Captain. I guess that didn't go according to plan.
Ah, yes. I was told about your mission and who ordered it. Did you two suspect at the time Orlace might have been involved in the attacks? Well, it appears you were ahead of the curve. This report contains definitive evidence Orlace triggered the attacks via this Lazarus plant the captain and Major Sinan uncovered.
Simply heroin.
Indeed. Though it would have been preferable for him to have finally faced the UC's justice, it seems both of you are to be commended for ensuring he was dealt with before he could strike again. You have our thanks. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinium. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
I'm glad you think so. So then, to our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also heat leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
Yes, they are.
Someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've had a few discussions, but our group is similarly split. Only the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
I'm in full agreement. No need to be delving into unpredictable sciences.
The first step in an bold new future.
Bolder, better, and brighter. I need to write that one down for later.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
That's pretty cool, though.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Get my
Oh,
condo.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I can't fucking wait to get my
You
condo.
all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sanan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts spearheading the TMD's research on Mars. We'd be honored, ma'am. As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Sweet. Good shit. Good. Got that done with finally. Go get some flying time in. And then eventually make my way over to Aquila to start stuff for the Freestar Collective. What I do, I bounce around between I'll go around and collect everything from the mission boards that I can. And yeah. I mean, between that and having a mining operation, I just want to, because that X-Tech is expensive. Like, to get a weapon upgraded is I think it's like $250,000 credits to do one upgrade. So, like, imagine if you re-roll. I mean, you're looking at 500,000 credits on one gun. And especially if I do mining, like say I go through the Unity and mine every time. That's why I like the fly missions. I'll come and pick up stuff from Tuala. Have you done, forgive me for asking, but have you done the Crimson Fleet stuff before? Yeah, see, and look at that. Yeah, I need to start working on getting my weapons and armor. And look at that, the attack on the Terran Armada. Kind of make you immune? No. Oh man, the Crimson Fleet stuff is intense. I'll let you know. I'll let you know too. At the end of the Crimson Fleet, you get very well rewarded. Just so you know. Incredibly well rewarded at the end of the Crimson Fleet storyline. I mean, I'm not gonna... Give me just 1 second, Michael. I'm gonna. But you can see the Terran Armada. The recommended level is 50 plus for the Terran Armada DLC, man. I'm level 16, so I have quite a ways to go. That's crazy, man. Level 50 and up. Wow. Shattered Space is fun. I like Shattered Space. I would not go into Shattered Space with anything less than like a level 60. Honestly, Michael, level 60.
Gotta say, this is a first. I've never had a Class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain.
I get my condo now.
No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access. Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared,
Well, you kind of need to.
new assignment.
I mean,
There are
honestly,
your standard Vanguard missions.
especially later on in the story, like yeah, you'll run into enemies that are level
Or you can help a
85,
TND
90.
cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions called to you? Suppose that's true. Well, we can remedy that right now. Just getting those coordinates to you. Report says ships at these coordinates fired on United Colonies craft. You're clear to use lethal force if necessary.
Sweet.
There's the fleet is up
I like the Vanguard missions. I mean, I've always been interested in the Air Force. I had family that was in the Air Force. So the Vanguard missions, even though it's technically the Navy, it's still pretty cool to get some flying in finally. So now, when I go and talk to Victus, he gives you missions to go, you know, eliminate other targets. It's nothing major, but it's a nice radiant, you know, quest that pays out good. You get good loot. Hey, also too, they made enemies tougher, Michael. I don't know if you noticed when I've been fighting some things, they've got like little icons by their health bars, they have gone and made some of the enemies incredibly tough to fight. Just so you know. Alright, let's go get some ship parts, I guess. Ship. Oh, you know what? Or can I go? Vanguard, Safer Skies. Let's go there. So, Ground Pounder and Failure to Communicate are probably two of the hardest side quests that I've come across. Oh yeah, I need to go start clearing some of this shit off too, man. I may, I should go to Neon. I should go talk to Ripka after this. That way I have an excuse to go over to Neon for a little bit. Otherwise, let's go take care of this. Oh, hey. I'll take that. Pilot into a 15 and install 5 unique ship modules in order to open that up. Cutting edge.
You might want to show some.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Kiosk right here for you. And here's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the trade authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo. Sure, how about it?
Alright. Let's take a look. What we got. What is this? See, I don't need armor. I want the living quarters. Okay, now that we've dissected everything, let's see what we have available to us. Reactor cores. What is my current reactor? It's an A-class, power generated 18. Let's see. A-class 20. How much does that ship cost? Where's the... Oh, 15, damn, 15,000. Yeah. Has a lot of living quarters, huh? That's alright. looks like I don't have any new parts really, huh? I was kind of hoping for something different. Oh, there we go. Is that the same wing? It is. Oh, it is the same bloody wing. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I can probably add though. An engine. Fuel tanks. So I spent. Okay, still got enough. Ooh, I don't know if no, I bet put something else there, right? Oh, just look funny having a gap there.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
security here is worthless. Oh, hello. It is a relief to know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with. But are you sure this Asilius creature is the right way to do it? I can understand that line of thinking, but even when talking about a species like the Terramorph, this decision means the Terramorphs will remain a threat for years to come, if not longer. And that is assuming it works at all. I appreciate your conviction. I suppose time will tell. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk. I'm afraid I do not share your optimism. If it exists, there is a chance it will be used as a weapon again. I find it even more concerning that the United Colonies will keep this information secret. They have enough power already. They do not need this in their arsenal. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the Seven Systems.
It's a buyer's market right now. Good time to make a move. Well, well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen, you've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion. What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner. Great! You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city. Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Right. I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, get your starship built up. Like get up, because at the end of the Crimson Fleet stuff, there is going to be a major battle.
Listen, I have a lot on the plate right now. You don't look like a new hire stumbling through their first day. Who exactly are you? Really? You have your own ship? Oh, this is perfect. Kiss me, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative. So you see right through me. You got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is
You're gonna need it.
What I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. I need is you. You work with me. The fee you get will be huge. Yes. So we got a Galaxy-class cop who took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam. It Peter Maliki Jump's system. He's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Peter to pay. We don't want him dead, but we don't want him home. Just close his account like an honest citizen. I'll send over all the details. You find Peter and bring his account current.
Debt collection? Truly? There are other ways to make credits.
I hate to end on this note, but not everyone is straight arrow. I cut a deal with Peter. Honestly, I have no way of knowing. Don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
One second here. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, let's go visit the penthouse. After.
Have my attention. I've never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load. Right.
Ewan, I would never dream of selling substandard gear. Yes, by all means, have a look.
Well, didn't get quite all of what I was expecting back. I'll take it. Ugh. Alright, gonna drop all that shit off.
Good luck on all your adventures.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for a first, like, you know, for a quote unquote beginning ship, it is really good. And I'm very surprised that the Mantis spacesuit is actually better than what I found. Have to move incredibly slow so I can get this stuff over here and dropped off. I need to go get another mining outpost up and running, but I also want to work on getting some of my guns modded before I leave Jemison. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's some pretty crazy armory, actually.
My ship was locked in, like broken in here.
I'm still getting used to it. The place doesn't quite feel like home, but hopefully someday.
Right. Probably need to go to the mercantile place and just pick up some material. Yeah, polymer. I need adhesive.
bombs on. I know we're safe now, but I'm still a little jittery. Can't help but worry about more of those things. Oh, please, take a look.
Holy resources. There we go.
Thanks for shopping at Jefferson Mercantile.
Yes, you're welcome.
Another day.
Fortunate that Walter has used his considerable funds to maintain the lodge, are we not?
It's only 25,000. Oh. Okay. Must go up as you go further. That's very nice.
Might wish to lighten your load. One is less likely to survive an ambush when one is weighed down with whatever all that is.
Alright, we have some upgraded weapons. Check.
Not sure if those Maroons out in Flippin' space or got separated from their home planet.
With the consignment shop closed,
You look shocked. Say those not represented to machines.
Oh my god, what was that?
I mean, it's nice. I would like this. But, I mean, I'm probably over here. There. We have the couch. Look, Maria's weekend. Actually, no. Ew, I don't know. What's up with this? That's pretty cool. Just
Good
open,
to see you.
open the door, man. Get out of my captain's quarters, please. Are you really just gonna hang out here? I mean, I guess it's my own fault for attaching it to the cockpit. Yeah, she's just gonna hang out here.
Do you need me for something?
I need you to get out of my quarters. Yeah, this shit's actually pretty nice. Oh, good. Very good. Thank
You
you,
look
Lynn.
well.
Thank you, Lynn. So do you. Yeah, no kidding, man. Like, oh, just stay out. Alright, let's go ahead and get on with what we're doing here. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't think they're gonna. I think the Terran Armada was pretty much the end. Give me just 1 second here. Alright. Let's have a cold one. And nickel.
every potential for beauty.
Went to a lot of effort to find me. Goddamn Gull Bank. Will they ever give up? I'm gonna give you one chance. Leave. Let some other errand boy do Gull Bank's dirty business. Otherwise, it's not gonna end well for you, my friend. Why the hell would I do that? Easy, easy. Let's see if there's another way out of this. Nobody wants that. All right, all right. Took me ages to collect this. But I just want a decent night's sleep. And here, debt repaid. Now get the hell out of here.
Dangerously low temperatures here. Keep an eye on your vitals.
Of course, yeah.
Atlantis.
Is the city meant to inspire or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here.
Together we can really make a difference. My favorite credit analyst is back. You got Mr. Slicky to pay up a life, no less. Now this is what I was hoping for. My superiors are thrilled, ecstatic. Absolutely. Listen, I'm really feeling this working together, aren't you? So if you want another deal, let me know. We'll keep this going. But here is your well-deserved finder's fee. Now throw a little extra for him, well.
All right, Michael. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, but I'll catch up with you later on at some point. All right. Thanks for sticking around, bro. I will definitely catch you later on.